second nature. All is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like I'm...
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
And 12.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Vikings!
Jones, the ball carrier.
Ronald Jones, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime. He touches the ball.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
from the shotgun. Wilson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. And the return will stop right around the 25. Of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they... Now Leonard Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. This is Fournette. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Samuels. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Reagor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
Tucker set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
37-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Mostert.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. From the 50, here's Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Herbert. This is Butler making the catch. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Check 99. Check 99.
Again, Herbert. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Herbert throwing again. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knock it on the door. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts able to get this back with it, a touchdown. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Vikings 13, Colts 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Bowden.
Vikings. Number 28.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Wilson. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st-yard line.
A gain of 14.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
They go play action with Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
Wilson's pass.
Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
There he goes, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
The kick is
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead will shrink to 6.
20. Colts.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start by running the option to the right. A pitch back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
from the gun. Wilson.
The 47-yard line.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Flush to his right. This is caught.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Andy Isabella, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And it's up and good.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 21. Vikings 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's Mecole Hardman.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now Wilson on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action. It's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Viking first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 12-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
12-yard line.
And the Colts are in for the touchdown.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Here's Hardman on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here are the the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On the ground, it's exploded. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. This one brought in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. To throw again is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And this belongs to the Vikings. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Vikings.
They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
14, but it brings up 4th down.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Hardman on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, Wilson. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. Off the play fake. Wilson. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff the nose pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And if the Vikings can take care of business on the extra point, they will have the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Vikings 35, Colts 34.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert, and that's caught by Smith.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Again, Herbert.
That's taken in by Higgins.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And the Colts are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Right there, 54.
Herbert now. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
It's now 4th and goal.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And as a result, they could have had the lead with a field goal. Instead, they turn the ball over on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Sean Lee on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Ronald Jones.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Well, either way, they were getting the ball back.
Yeah, and it was 4th down. Don't you have to try and take a shot anyway instead of trying to ground it? That didn't work at all.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Wilson wants to throw it. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Wilson. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make them run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Pan the camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why these people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could at the altar, we're talking about your brother, protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing it so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you may get all that you desire, no season when that never be the same. You burn out if you jump.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Indianapolis Colts.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this will be a touchback. As that sails over the end line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Good. Makes the score Colts 7, Vikings 0. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. K.J. Hamler returning it. Won't quite make it to the 25.
K.J. Hamler on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. The left side completion to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Completes it to Hardman. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Turnover on downs.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Third and long, it's Herbert. This one caught by Isabella. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Vikings.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert on the option. He's going to run with it.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
play action. It's Herbert. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
The ball carrier.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Back at the 10-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And got his man. Complete. 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Vikings.
Wilson's pass.
Jalen Rager. An even 90 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them, because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
If you know, that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flushed out right. They'll find the rookie from Clemson, T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
To Raheem Mostert. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said,